This is Northern Arizona Youth Football. It is the Miners' third place game. It's between the number 3 Chino Valley Cougars against the number 4 Cottonwood. You see the Cottonwood Bears, and these teams make a reappearance in the playoffs. I'm Matt Showalter. This is Jake Clement. Now, the B and Bears is not a favorite toward Cottonwood Bears. This happens to be an old Bradshaw Mountain Bear Letterman jacket, as we have done Bears games on KKLD The Cloud. Great to be here on Youth Football Day here in Cottonwood at Bright Field. And we've already had great games before this one, but the third place game between Chino Valley and Cottonwood, we're looking for a hard-hitting game. What does Cottonwood Bears look like this season, Jake?
They're led by their quarterback, Zach Figge. He's had 9 touchdowns on the season. J.D. Caldera has had 12 touchdowns on the season. Their big keys to victory is controlling the line of scrimmage, tackling very well, ball security, defense, creating turnovers is their big keys here. They've also had 5 shutouts this year, Matt. So that you might want to look at Cottonwood Bears defensively today for keys, because they've had 5 shutouts this season. Speed,
offensive line, defensive secondary is going to be big today in this game for the Chino Valley Cougars. We'll be back with a kickoff for the third place game of the Miners right after this.
All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem at All Price Insurance. Call or visit All Price Insurance today.
Got a long trip coming up? Grab your book and relax while their driver does all the work. Call CK's Need-A-Lift. CK's Need-A-Lift, serving Prescott and the Verde Valley for over 10 years. CK's Need-A-Lift, a reliable, clean, non-smoking method of transportation. Perfect for when you want to get from place to place, go to that special event, or even airport transportation. And they have room for up to 11 passengers in their club van. Rely on CK's Need-A-Lift, 928-301-1982.
From the Glen Canyon Dam to the corner sidewalk, Salt River Materials Group has helped build Arizona and the Southwest since 1959. Formerly known as Phoenix Cement and Salt River Sand and Rock, Salt River Materials Group supplies cement and aggregates to northern Arizona. As a proud supporter of the northern Arizona community, their customers, employees, and the environment, Salt River Materials Group believes in profitability the right way, with integrity, accountability, and excellence.
This is the championship football day at Northern Arizona Youth Football here at Bright Field in Cottonwood, Arizona. Here's how the games have been so far. In the Mighty Mites third place game, it was the Camp Verde Coyotes defeating the Cottonwood Marauders by the final score of 14-7. Camp Verde Coyotes, they were the number 4 seed coming into that game. Cottonwood Marauders number 2. In the Mighty Mites championship game, it was close there for the first half, and Chino Valley Cougars won their 3rd straight title in the Mighty Mite Championships, defeating Baghdad Razorbacks 46-26. This is the third place game of the Miners. Number 3 Chino Valley Cougars versus number 4 Cottonwood Bears is a game we have right here, Jake. And so for the Chino Valley Cougar Miners team, here are some of the leading players expected to help with them is Cameron Lofton, number 63, J.R. Willingham, number 11. He's also one of the offensive captains. Seth Jelovic, number 17. His dad, Pete Jelovic, athletic director, Chino Valley High School. Trevor Gianfrancesco, number 38. He's the defensive captain. As I mentioned earlier in the pregame show, they have good speed, tough offensive line. Seems to always be the case for Chino Valley, and defensive secondary and team speed on defense. Another player has shown a lot of improvement is Nick Laraba Easy. And a lot of injuries this year. They've had a lot of injuries. They got a couple of key players out due to injury in this game.
Cottonwood will be kicking from right to left. As they won the toss, they deferred to the second half.
All right, so Chino will get the opportunity to have the football first here in this ball game. And so it is going to be an opportunity here for the Chino Valley Cougars And now you start to work up into the some of the close to the teen years here in this game. So you're talking about speed, talking about some potential hard hits. We most likely will see it. Chino Valley in the royal blue jerseys. They have the silver numerals, looks just like the Mighty Mites jerseys. Really, my favorite jersey so far all season. I've called Bears football for Bradshaw Mountain and been all around the state. I got to tell you, my favorite jersey, one of my favorite all times, got to be the Cottonwood Bears. Love the color schemes, love the design. My favorites already.
Yeah,
in terms of jerseys. They're in the white with the black jerseys. Here comes the kickoff, and here's Cottonwood Bears kicking this one off. Back deep for Chino Valley's. Tyler Carey has it. Tyler Carey goes up to the middle. Oh, he gets stops there. And a nice tackle there at about the 37-yard line. And I believe there's a nice stop over there by Chino Valley. And nice stop there by Sanchez for Chino Valley. He might have got loose on that one.
Yeah, he might have got loose there, Matt. What a great tackle by Sanchez for the Cottonwood Bears on that tackle there. He might have gone for the touchdown.
They have a first down and 10 at their own 39 here for Chino Valley Ball Club. Breaking out of their huddle. And they'll have there the shotgun formation starting out here. And they'll go ahead and a long count, player in motion. They'll head it over there. It looks like that's going to be Jelovic. Jelovic is brought down to about the 36-yard line. And Jelovic is a loss of a couple of 3 yards, they'll say. So Jelovic loses 3 yards on the play. So it'll bring up now second down and 13 from their own 36-yard line. So this Cottonwood defense, pretty strong as you mentioned, Jake, and they have pitched some shutouts this year. 5
of them, to be exact, Matt. Number 50 right there, Nicholas Dunford, was on the tackle for a loss, and they've had a lot of plays for loss of yards this season.
Yeah, and what's amazing is you pitch 5 shutouts, and you're 4th coming into the playoffs seed. So pretty strong teams, no doubt. And this time, Willingham, the quarterback, Willingham will hand it off there. Nice little give over there to Lofton. And Lofton up to about the 36, so really nothing to be gained there. So third down and 13 at their own 36 now for Chino Valley. Yeah, go ahead.
Big tackle there by Angelo Alvarez, Matt. That tells me how impressive Cottonwood Bears defense is thus far. They've gotten 2 plays for loss of yardage.
And this is also a team that Cottonwood does force a lot of turnovers. You don't give them a whole lot of yardage and penalties either. Pretty well disciplined ball club, no doubt. So you have their quarterback Willingham. Willingham will go ahead and he'll hand it off there to Jelovic. And Jelovic is lost back to about the 30-yard line. So a loss of 6, fourth down and 19 at their own 30. So a loss of 6 on the play for Jelovic. A little tough start getting out of the gates, and he has a broken hand coming to this game, Jake, so that doesn't help matters.
No, and on the tackles, Peter Calandra, and he's the son of broadcaster Zach Calandra, which does the Mingus Marauder games on the radio.
That's right, and also his mom, Julie Page. By broadcasting. This time, nice side punt there. And gets a little good bounce there for Cottonwood. And so the ball is to be at about the 43-yard line of Chino Valley, where Cottonwood will have it first down and 10 now at the 43 of the Chino Valley Cougars. Boy, I tell you, they got some size up front, does Chino Valley. I'll tell you what, they do. They have some really good size up front. So let's see how that'll go. So, and so right now we have it where it's going to be now first down and 10 at the ball at the 43-yard line. And it's at 43, first down and 10 for the Cottonwood Bears. And sorry, getting nutty up here in the press box. So this and up to the middle, wind's blowing, blows in a lot of things. Ball down at about the 40-yard line, and so a pickup of 3, second down and 7 from the 40.
And they're running no huddle offense right here, Matt. So we got another play coming up.
And so for Cottonwood Bears, they'll snap it back and they'll just take it right up to the middle. And they'll get over the 40-yard line down to about the 37. And so let's see, looks like number 21 for Cottonwood gets that one, and that's going to be number 21, and that's Alvarez. Alvarez.
Run there for Cottonwood as he got about 4 yards here. That sets up 3rd and 4 here, Matt, for Cottonwood.
So Alvarez, nice little pickup there. 3rd down now, and it's going to be about 4 yards. Alvarez on the pitch, and he gets to about the 35, really close to the first down action there. I think it's going to be short, maybe a couple of yards. And so he has about sort of maybe a couple. So 4th down and 2, 8 yards for Alvarez on the ground. 4th down and 2 now for Cottonwood Bears. The ball down at the 35-yard line to Chino Valley Cougars. And this is the 3rd place game of the Miners.
And this is a huge 4th down play here, Matt, early in this game.
Yeah, 6:20 left to go, first quarter. There is no score. Chino Valley couldn't do anything the first time they had the ball. This time it's going to be a handoff to number 12, Meyer. And Meyer gets down to about the 34-yard line. And so it's going to be maybe a pickup of a yard. He's going to be a little short on the play. So it'll be now, let's see, turnover. And first down, Chino Valley Cougars as a defense for Chino Valley coming up pretty big at that point.
Yes, Matt, as we saw an offensive show last game. First game we saw a defensive show. Maybe we might have a Trinity, a defense, offensive show, maybe a defensive show in this game.
Yeah, I think you might see that because both teams, well, Cottonwood has really good speed, and they get to the ball. And also for Chino Valley, you got pretty good size. First down and 10 at their own 34 for the Chino Valley Cougars. And this time, again, it's going to be knocked out to about the 31. And this is Lofton, and Lofton might have lost a couple of yards. So Chino Valley hit pretty hard here, maybe a loss of 1 on the play. So 2nd down now 11 for Chino Valley Cougars.
There could be a possible relation to his brother, younger brother, maybe Lofton down at the minor level down here for Chino Valley. So great run right there by Lofton.
And so for now Cottonwood, even though they got good size on the offensive line for Chino Valley, they're able to do a good job to kind of get pushed out of there. So to bring up now 2nd down and about 11 yards to go, and then they'll hand it off to Jelovic. And Jelovic is again loses for the 3rd time as he's touched the ball back to about the 28-yard line. So loss of 5 on the play. 3rd down now and 16 for Chino Valley.
And I noticed a lot of high-tempo offense for this game, Matt, especially with Cottonwood Bears. We had to be really quick with our play calling because Cottonwood was really quick on offense.
And 3 carries, minus 14 yards for Jelovic. And they break out of the huddle. Again, no score. We have about 4:52 left to go first quarter between Cottonwood Bears, Chino Valley Cougars. This is the 3rd place game for the Miners. Long count this time. Handoff. It goes to Jelovic again. Jelovic gets up to about the 30. Is that long? Go ahead and unlock. The ball up to about the 31-yard line, so Jelovic picks up about 3 on the play. 4th down now and 13, and so that is there about a 3-yard pickup for Jelovic. 4 carries for minus 11 yards, and so 4th down and 13 yards to go.
4th and 14.
And they have a shotgun formation. They choose to do the punt here, though.
Here's the punt.
And it'll roll. Nice little roll there for Chino Valley Cougars as the ball roll up to about the 47-yard line of the Cottonwood Bears. So right now both teams have a little bit of trouble moving the ball. So Cottonwood will have the ball first down and 10, and they'll have the ball at their own 47-yard line.
Great defense thus far in this game, Matt, both by the Cougars and by the Cottonwood Bears, as both teams have been unable to move the ball thus far in this game.
Yeah, you look about Angelo Alvarez, who's done a pretty good job, a couple of carries in this game. This is his 5th year playing football, and they call him the secret weapon. And so he can show you can get a little speed if they can just get a block to get him loose. You got 2 receivers split out to the right now. Alvarez is out there also with number 12, and that's Andrew Meyer. And you have there at quarterback Figgy. They'll hand it off, fumble down at about the 46-yard line of Cottonwood Bears. And Alvarez there on that one. So
Jumping on the fumble.
2nd down and 11.
Here's a replay.
Yeah, I think they're just going to try to hand something quick off here to Alvarez coming through. And just fumbles the football. So loss of a yard on the play for Alvarez. He has 7 and carries 3 yards. And this is going to be Figgy on the carry. And Figgy for the Cottonwood Bears gets up to about the 49-yard line of the Cottonwood Bears. So bring up 3rd down now and 8 at their own 49-yard line.
Thus far, it's been a defensive-dominated game in the first quarter here, as both the Cottonwood Bears and Chino Valley defenses have stepped up at timely times in this game.
They have. Both have been tough so far. With about 3:03 left to go, scoreless first quarter. 3rd place game of the Miners. 2 split to the left, and now they'll throw it back over there. Incomplete, intended there for number 7, John Caldera. And so bring up now 4th down and 8 from their own 49. But the way their defense plays, that really helps you on offense, doesn't it, Jake? Because you can kind of go on all these 4th downs.
Yes, you can. This would be real interesting because they might have a punter here. Chino Valley, at least initially, has been punting the ball when they've got down to 4th down.
As we mentioned earlier, the Mighty Mites 3rd place winner is the Camp Verde Coyotes. They defeat the Cottonwood Marauders, the Mighty Mite champions, Chino Valley Cougars. They defeat the Baghdad Razorbacks, and now they'll be punting the football. And a nice Dumford, nice kick to about the 22, taken for the Chino Valley Cougars. And that'll be run back to about the 34-yard line of Chino Valley. And that's Jelovic on the return. So he's somebody they're going to often and early. And he does have good speed, good athleticism for Jelovic, and good football smarts.
And I remember Jelovic from last year, Matt. We called his number many a times. He scored a key touchdown in that game for Chino Valley last year in the Mighty Mite game.
Yeah, he does have really good athleticism, again, good football intellect. And even though they were kind of holding him so far from being able to make much impact at the line of scrimmage rushing the ball, I think he can still get loose. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 from their own 34 for the Chino Valley Cougars. They have 2 split to the right. You got 2 now over to the left behind their quarterback, and that is Willingham. Now they'll have Jelovic coming in motion. They'll throw it out there. Complete it goes to number 77, Brady Swanson. Swanson, 1st down, nice throw. Complete to about the 44-yard line.
Wow, what a catch by Swanson right there. As I thought initially, Matt, and I was going to say this over the air, is that Chino Valley needs to mix it up with the pass here, which they did here on that play to Swanson. He gets a big gain of about 10 yards in the 1st down for Chino Valley. So I think if Chino can start mixing up the pass with the run, I think they'll be successful.
Yeah, it's an element you probably will see a little bit more often in the Miners as opposed to the Mighty Mites. And so 1st down and 10 for Chino Valley Cougars against Cottonwood Bears. Here in the first quarter, there's no score. Game's moving along. 2:31 left to go in that first quarter. Shotgun formation for Willingham. He has one right off to his right. They love to run the jet series. Jelovic came in motion. He'll just have to take it himself. Willingham will run it. Willingham stiff arms somebody. Keeps on going. Stiff arms 2. He eludes another. 45 to the 40. And brought out of bounds at about the 37-yard line of Cottonwood. Great run there by Willingham on a busted play.
What a great play right there by Willingham as he got around the corner, Matt. Basically a busted play right there. And he gets a big gainer for Chino Valley as Chino's offense is starting to move the ball a little bit. They mixed it up with that pass, and here's a replay.
Yeah, the Jelovic was trying to come through on that. We sort of stopped short, and he go ahead and Willingham just decides to take it.
Broke a tackle right there, number 42 for Connor Drish. Initial tackle right there, and he busted out for about a 20-yard gain.
So now it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 37 of Cottonwood Bears. There's no score. We have about 2:14 left to go first quarter. 3rd place game of the Miners here, Chino Valley. They'll fake give. Handoff now. Go right to the left-hand side. It's going to be number 30, Gianfrancisco. And he gets up to about the 35-yard line. So nice carry there by Chino Valley, Gianfrancisco. So pick up there of about 2 yards on the play. And so bring up 2nd down and 8.
Matt, they're running a lot of misdirection plays. They're starting to get Cottonwood Bears a little mixed up defensively now as they're calling different plays at the line of scrimmage. So Chino Valley's offensive coach here has made adjustments according to what Cottonwood's defensive alignment has been.
And so for Chino Valley, they'll have 2 receivers split out here to the right. They got 2 to the left. One just off the right hip of quarterback Willingham. In motion, Jelovic fake to him. They'll go ahead and take it right up to the middle of Gianfrancisco. Gianfrancisco gets down to about the 29-yard line. Pick up of 6 on the play. So bring up about 2nd down and 2 yards to go for 1st down for the Chino Valley Cougars. So again, after a little early, I think, nerves for both teams settling down here for the Chino Valley Cougars, pretty good team speed offensively, and they like what that offensive line is doing, and they're now starting to wear Cottonwood a little bit in the middle, trying to mix it up a little bit, trying to go outside. Now they're trying to run a little bit more up the middle, and why not? They have the size to do it. So to bring up now, they're down 2 from the 29 of Cottonwood. They delay and give Gianfrancisco, and he'll be stopped there. Actually, a loss of maybe about even 3 yards on the play. So comes up limping just a little bit too.
This brings up 4th down and about 6 yards, Matt. And this is a huge defensive stop coming up for Cottonwood if they can get it.
Yeah, 4th down and 5 from the 32. Here's this Cottonwood defense. During the season, you mentioned, had 5 shutouts. There was a team that only gave up 43 yards during the regular season, and they scored 246 of those. So it's a team that can really, when they have to, buckle down against certainly teams Chino Valley's approach, to where they do that multiple sets, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, lone back in motion now. They have Lofton. And this time Willingham will take it himself. Worked the first time. Will it work a second time? Spins, and he's brought down at about the 28-yard line. Nice little stop by Alvarez in there. Also number 27 in on the stop, and that's Trevor Hoke. So that's not enough for a first down. Down to about the 28-yard line. So after a nice little 4-yard run for Willingham, we come to the end of the first quarter of action. Our score in the third place game, it is Chino Valley 0, Cottonwood Bears 0 on Valley VVTV.
No other garage door opener opens your world like a LiftMaster. What other garage door opener alerts you if you forgot to close it and gives you the ability to close it from anywhere, anytime with MyQ technology? Only a professionally installed LiftMaster.
From long-lasting LiftMaster openers to quality garage doors from CHI and Mid-America Door, Northern Arizona Garage Doors is your local professional for installation and repair. Local service makes the difference. Find out more at nazgaragedoors.net.
At Taylor & Sons Hauling, your garbage is our business. Taylor & Sons Hauling is a family-owned and operated business built on customer service. Taylor & Sons Hauling provides 2 to 8 yard bins for weekly commercial service with recycling available. Or for construction projects, there's 3 to 6 yard bins or 15 to 40 yard roll-off. Taylor & Sons Hauling will beat any competitor's pricing with no annoying fuel surcharges for construction container. Call 649-8335 or visit TaylorandSonsHauling.com.
Second quarter, it's the Miners' third place game. Cottonwood Bears, number 4, taking on the number 3 ranked Chino Valley Cougars. Right now there is no score, and Cottonwood will have the ball first down and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Figgy is the quarterback. 2 behind him, 1 off the wing, and this will be a nice quick hitter by Alvarez. Has some running room. His 40, his 45, 50. 3 are trying to angle him out of bounds, and they'll do it. Out of bounds at about the 40-yard line at Chino Valley. Great run by Alvarez.
Wow, Matt, he got outside right there. He shot right through the middle of that offensive line for the
32.
Cottonwood Bears. And that was a huge run there for Alvarez, as that is the biggest run yet thus far in this game.
32 yards on that run by Alvarez. Nice blocking too, Ty Lanehart getting out there on that pull. So it's going to be now first down and 10 from the 40 of Chino Valley. And this will be a give Caldera. Caldera tries to go middle, bounces outside, has some room. He's at the 30, 25. He's down to the 15. He'll be chopped down there at about the 12-yard line. Wow, nice save down there by Chino Valley Cougars. Number 75 down there helping out is Larry Baizi.
Looks like to be a block in the back against the Cottonwood Bears, which will back them up, Matt, and the run will be negated.
All right, well, that certainly was a great run down there. And so as you mentioned,
holding.
They're going to be holding against Cottonwood Bears. So nice run, though, by Caldera. I'm sure we'll see that play called again sometime soon.
Caldera and Alvarez on these last 2 plays, Matt, have hit it big for the Cottonwood Bears, which have been their 2 best runs of the game thus far. So Cottonwood's starting to get some things rolling on offense.
And so after that penalty, so it'll bring up now, they're going to say, let's see, they're going to mark it at about the 44-yard line. So first down, and they're going to say about 14 from the 44-yard line of Chino Valley. Cottonwood Bears with the ball. There's no score. We just started the second quarter of action, third place game. This is going to be a handoff, second man through. And let's see, we do get a penalty. And that was Alvarez on the carry, trying to get him up the middle. He got up to about the 43-yard line of Chino Valley, and a face mask penalty. So 1 yard gain for Alvarez, 6 carries now, 43 yards. And we also have a 15-yard penalty against Chino Valley for the face mask. So that'll move the ball first down and 10 now at the 29-yard line. And we're going to start to get a little bit of rain back again here, Jake, and a little cooler temperatures and a little bit more stiffer breeze.
And it's getting stiff here in the box, too, because we have the windows open today. But what I'm starting to see here with this Cottonwood Bear team, Matt, they're starting to move some ball with some stability in this game.
9:04 to go, second quarter. Chino Valley defense trying to hold Cottonwood here, and Caldera. And he fumbles the football, and he gets to about the 30. But I believe Cottonwood might have gotten the ball back. And, yes, they did. So Caldera down, loses a yard, second down 11 now, back to the 30-yard line. So, again, they tried a similar play there, Jake, that he did before. He had the game but negated by the penalty.
Yeah, there's been a couple fumbles here, but like we said in the other games, Matt, they've recovered their own fumbles here.
Figgy at quarterback. He two backs behind him. He has one off on the wing position on the left. It'll bring up now, so it'll bring up second down and 11 from the 30 of Chino Valley.
Galander was tackled right there. He was in at quarterback on that play, Matt, and Chino Valley got in. Here's the play right here. Right in on the play. I mean, he didn't even get a chance to run with it.
So -3 on that one there for Calandra for Cottonwood Bears. And so they'll bring up now, marked about third down and 14 yards to go from the 33 of the Chino Valley Cougars. Early second quarter, a little movement there and a good penalty flag. Now, it looks as if that might have been against Chino Valley, but we'll see. Usually when they'll usually call that legal procedure a lot of the time, and let's see what that is, if it'll go against Cottonwood Bears.
Looks like the referees are warming up too, Matt, because we're starting to get some flags.
That's right. Hey, got to do something, keep warm, right? Well, they're talking it over. I think they're going to see whether somebody moved off the line to draw the defense offside, so we'll see. And it's going to be offsides. No, they call offsides against Chino Valley Cougars. Their second penalty for 20 yards here in this game. And so now that'll bring up now third down and 9 for Cottonwood Bears at the 28-yard line of Chino Valley.
Big third and 9 here.
It is good. You got Caldera split over to the left. Alvarez in the backfield, one of the backs there for Cottonwood. And they'll pitch it, and they'll hand it off there to Caldera. Caldera comes back on the reverse, and he gets stringed out by Chino Valley defense. Did a good job that time to hold him to really only about a yard gain on it. It looked like for a minute there he might have been able to spring that one, but good pursuit by Chino Valley.
And it looks like right now, like Cottonwood's putting Peter Calandra in at quarterback for the time being.
And so 3 carries, 5 yards for Caldera. Yeah, they'll put him in and out of there. They say he's the utility man, running back, holder, offensive line, defensive line, tight end, quarterback backup. Has had a great season as their backup quarterback, so getting some time there. Figgy in there at quarterback now, number 24. 2 backs behind him.
Big fourth down.
Meyer and Alvarez, handoff, a nice counter play. Down to the 25, Meyer. So down to the 25. Excuse me. And so they'll mark it now. It's going to be about, let's see, not enough. So they turn the ball over on downs. And so it'll bring up now first down and 10 for Chino Valley. So nice defensive stop there for the Cougars in this third place game of the Miners.
McNichol, what a big play right there. Matt, we were talking about Cottonwood's 5 shutouts, but look at this Chino Valley defense here in early going. McNichol was in on that play to come up with a big fourth down stop.
Yeah, Chino Valley has been able to make some defensive progress here in this ball game. A team ranked number 3 coming in here in this Miners third place game. And this time, no doing. Cottonwood gets a good push up the middle. They actually might have lost a couple yards. Lofton on the carry. So he loses, let's say, a couple yards on the play. So down to the 23, second down and 12. So Lofton loses a couple, and he now has -3 yards rushing. And so Chino Valley takes a timeout. We will as well. 6:55 left to go, second quarter, third place game of the Miners. It is 0-0. Chino Valley, Cottonwood Bears on Verde Valley TV.
At Ponderosa Electric, we put serve back into the meaning of service. For over 15 years, Ponderosa Electric has been providing quality service to the Quad City areas. From new construction, remodeling, and generators, to simply replacing an outlet, there's no job too big or small. Our skilled, uniformed, and professional techs will set your mind at ease about the job we're performing and who you're letting into your home. For dependable, on-time service from the time we enter to the time we leave, call Ponderosa Electric for all your electrical needs. A proud member of the YCCA.
At
6:55 left to go, second quarter. There's no score. This is the Miners' third place game. Both teams' defenses playing like number 1 seed defenses, Jake.
Absolutely, Matt. And Chino Valley's more surprising. Their defense has been stepping up because Cottonwood was the much-aligned defense in this game.
2nd and 13 from their own 23. Here comes Chino Valley trying to sweep it to the outside. And about the 27-yard line. Let's see on that carry. Jelovic on the carry. And so Jelovic gets up to about the 25-yard line. So it'll bring up third down now and about 11 at their own 25. So Jelovic on that carry. And he has now 5 carries for -9 yards. But the last couple of carries, he's got 5 yards.
I'm looking for a key turnover in this game, Matt. You've had both defenses dominate. A key turnover could turn this game.
And that's, I'm sure, it's something that Cottonwood Bears have been able to force a lot this year, averaging about 3 or 4 turnovers a game on defense. And this still quick hitter. And can't get very much, maybe about a yard. Calandra in on the stop, and that carry there by Chino Valley, it's Lofton. He gets maybe, they'll say maybe no yards on that way. 4th down 11 at their own 25. Looks like they'll be forced to punt this one away.
And field position could be a factor here because the Cottonwood Bears could be getting great field position here.
A lot of negative yardage on carries. There's been about 7 minus yardage carries for Chino Valley, and they'll be punting this one away. And it gets blocked. And you talk about, well, in a way it's like a turnover. And blocked right up to the middle, down to about the 18-yard line. So this is a big one, Jake, as Cottonwood Bears have the ball down to about, they're going to mark about the 17-yard line at Chino Valley in a 0-0 game. This is huge.
Key turnover. Here's a replay right here. You got 52 in on the play. Calandra got in on the play. So we've called Calandra's name many a times in this game, Matt. He gets a huge block right there for the Cottonwood Bears. Sets them up nice at the 18-yard line of the Cougars.
So first down and 10. They'll mark it on down to about the 17-yard line, and they'll just go ahead and go off tackle. And let's see. That one, they throw down the field. I'm sorry. They throw down the field, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Dish.
And he tried to get that one down the field. Goes incomplete. So let's go look at this one. So, again, Calandra gets a fake give there.
He's got a good arm.
Fake me out as they throw the ball down the field, and almost intercepted there by Chino Valley. Number 7, Tyler Carey. So bring up a second down and 10 from the 17-yard line.
This is an interesting call here. It's a big call.
And so with this second down and 10 from the 17, and again we have 5:21 to go in the second quarter. No score in this third place game between the Chino Valley Cougars and the Cottonwood Bears, and that penalty will go against Chino Valley.
Pass interference against the Cougars.
And they're going to give a 5-yard penalty down. Actually, they'll move that ball down to about the 17. So basically what it amounts to about a 7-yard penalty. And so it'll be second down now and about 3 yards to go for Chino Valley at about the 10-yard line. I'm sorry, for Cottonwood at Chino 10. This time they'll hand it off there to Meyer. Meyer gets stuffed and hit right back as he comes to the line. And he maybe gets down just to the line of scrimmage. So It'll bring up now 3rd down and 3 at the 10-yard line, just outside the 10. Maybe half-yard loss for Cottonwood Bears. Here in this white jerseys, so black pants, white helmets, and royal blue with some silver for Chino Valley Cougars.
Francisco and Clough in on the tackle for Chino Valley. That was a great play right there, Matt, for a loss of a yard.
Yeah, good stop by Gian Francisco for Chino Valley. And so this time they'll roll it out. This is Figgy trying to look for somebody. Held at about his ankle by Jelovic. Good stop for Chino Valley's Jelovic as he stops him back for loss of 2 on the play. So bring up 4th down and 5 at about the 12-yard line as Jelovic comes up strong from his defensive back position.
Watch Jelovic here, Matt, come around the corner here. That's a great one-on-one tackle. If you're showing kids at home how to make a great one-on-one tackle, he had him in space and he made the tackle right there. Otherwise, Jelovic or
hot chocolate and nacho.
And Figgy. So we see a break in the action. Timeout on the field. 4:25 to go, second quarter. There is no score in the third-place game of the minors between Cottonwood Bears and the Chino Valley Cougars. This is Verde Valley TV. Good to
At Ponderosa Electric, we put serve back into the meaning of service. For over 15 years, Ponderosa Electric has been providing quality service to the Quad City areas. From new construction, remodeling, and generators, to simply replacing an outlet, there's no job too big or small. Our skilled, uniformed, and professional techs will set your mind at ease about the job we're performing and who you're letting into your home. For dependable, on-time service from the time we enter to the time we leave, call Ponderosa Electric for all your electrical needs. A proud member of the YCCA.
It's certainly stiffening like the weather, these defenses. Chino Valley and Cottonwood Bears scoreless right now, but Cottonwood Bears on the drive. 4th down and 5 from the 12-yard line at Chino Valley Cougars. Quarterback is Figgy. He has 2 backs behind him. We have a penalty flag, and this one might go against the Cottonwood Bears.
Looks like number 50 for the Bears.
Illegal procedure. And so Cottonwood now has 2 penalties for 15 yards, and for Chino Valley, they got 3 penalties for about 30 yards. Moves the ball back to about the 17-yard line of Chino Valley, and it's 4th down and 10 now for Cottonwood Bears. So that kind of changes up a little bit of what your play call will be at this point, because now you're 10 yards out from first down, 17 from score.
Man, this is a big play right here because Chino just coughed it up down there with the pump block, giving up to the Cottonwood Bears. If they stop the Cottonwood Bears, they'll have the momentum right back in this game.
It might see them move something more far to the left over here as possible. Figgy at quarterback. Meyer back there, and they'll give to Alvarez. Try to actually go pretty much up to the middle, but nothing really there. And so nothing. So they'll turn over on downs on that 4th and 17. So Gian Francisco on the stop there for Chino Valley. So Chino Valley defense comes up big against the Cottonwood Bears. So they'll turn right on over.
So we have no score in this game. We had 72 points in our last game. Yeah. This game we don't have any points. The defense is an absolutely dominated play.
They have. It's good to see good stiff defense too, especially on a day like this. 1st down and 10 at their own 18-yard line. This is the Chino Valley Cougars. And quarterback there, Willingham, who's had a pretty nice run today. He's back to pass, wants to throw, wide open, Jelovic. Oh, he was wide open. A little too high, falls incomplete.
Matt, if he completes that pass, Jelovic's going to the end zone.
Yeah, he's got the speed to do it. Hey, you got to try that. Makes him think on defense.
Here's the throw.
Yeah, quick snap too. A little too high. But boy, they had that one open, so we'll probably see that one again.
Great play call right there. They're guessing run on 1st down, so that was a great play call by Chino Valley.
Yeah, a 2nd down and 10 now from their own 18 for the Chino Valley Cougars. You got 2 receivers split out to the right, to the left. One just off the right hip there of the quarterback, Willingham. Goes there again, this time almost intercepted there by Alvarez. Exact same play. Now, you won't believe this. I thought to myself, I should have said it, that they ought to try that play a second straight time. You rarely ever see it, okay? Well, this time they were looking for it, and they almost had the interception.
Yes, they were. Run it once, maybe give it up. Run it the second time, you might get your hand stamped on because Cottonwood almost had a huge interception there.
They did, and that one might have went to the end zone for a touchdown for the other team. 3rd down and 10 now for the Chino Valley Cougars. Willingham at quarterback. He has Jelliwick out here on his left, 2 over to his right, but not far right. He may roll that way. He looks that way. He'll throw deep, and it's incomplete. And intended out there for Lofton. Falls incomplete. So, hey, look, at least they put it up there to try it. So pretty much 3 straight incomplete passes. 4th down and 10 at their own 18-yard line for Chino Valley Cougars. They just can't really get the running game going, so you can't blame them for that because we talked about it. They've had a total of already 6 minus yardage runs out of about 9, 10 runs. But they're going to go, well, 4th down and 10. Looks like they're most likely, you never know, they might try it, but I have a feeling they are in that shotgun. They may fake the punt, but you never know. Timeout on the field. 4:10 to go second quarter. There is no score. The 3rd place game of the Miners. Cottonwood Bears and Chino Valley Cougars. Prairie Valley TV and NAYF football.
At Taylor & Sons Hauling, your garbage is our business. Taylor & Sons Hauling is a family-owned and operated business built on customer service. Taylor & Sons Hauling provides 2 to 8 yard bins for weekly commercial service with recycling available. Or for construction projects, there's 3 to 6 yard bins or 15 to 40 yard roll-off. Taylor & Sons Hauling will beat any competitor's pricing with no annoying fuel surcharges for construction container. Call 649-8335 or visit TaylorandSonsHauling.com.
It is 0-0. This is the Miners' 3rd place game between the Cottonwood Bears, Chino Valley Cougars. 4th down and 10 from their 18-yard line. Chino Valley, well, it looked like they might try a pass here. Most likely punt it away. They will. Willingham doesn't get a whole lot on it. And it'll roll up, but a good roll there for Chino Valley. Great roll. Boy, that ball is almost like a player. He's tight-roping on the sideline. And finally, that ball's going to be about midfield where Cottonwood Bears will take over. 1st down and 10. So, Jake, you've been a punter, you've been a kicker. What are some keys to having good punts like that?
The key are to get some good backspin. When you're punting the ball, you want to get it up high in the air. You don't want to give the receiver, so you don't want to kick line drives because the receiver has time to get a good return. So what you want to do is get good backspin on the ball as well as get good hang time and good bounce and rolls.
We did a good roll on that one as he rolls that one to the 49-yard line of Cottonwood Bears. They break out of the huddle as they now have 2 receivers split out to the left. One of those is Caldera. Got 2 receivers split out here to the right. One of those is Meyer. Quarterback is going to be stops. Number 42, and that's going to be Drish, Connor Drish. Stopped at about the 46-yard line, so not much there for Drish.
Yeah, I mean, Chino's defense is flying around, Matt. They're making great tackles here in the first half, and that's why this game's 0-0. Both teams playing great defense.
2nd down and 13 now. Shotgun formation. Figgy gets it knocked away there. Nice defense by number 21, Jacob McNichol. Got a big paw in the way. So after they try that pass, so it's going to bring up now 3rd down and about 13 from their own 47-yard line for the Cottonwood Bears.
Big play here, Matt. Cottonwood gets the ball back right away in great field position. And once again, Chino Valley's Cougar defense is coming up big.
Yeah, they have the speed, the defense, but the line now, especially with that defensive end position, you sometimes want to talk about having the bigger players up the middle. But what's nice is a lot of teams play on the edge, and that's what McNichol does over there for Chino with that right edge. He gets a good hand up there and knocks that ball away. So to bring up 3rd down and 13 from their own 47, Cottonwood Bears trying to get some going here toward the end of the second quarter. Under some pressures, Figgy, he's under a lot of pressure. He'll get a good block there at the midfield to the 45, finally brought down by number 4, Trujillo Mortensen. And nice run there by Figgy down to about the 43-yard line of Chino Valley.
Great run right there by the quarterback, number 24 for Cottonwood, Figgy. Got a great block right there on that play, Matt, to spring him. And this is going to bring up a big 4th and 2 here, key 4th and 2 in his first half.
And so Figgy 2 carries, 7 yards on the day. So to bring up 4th down now, and about it's about 2.5 yards to go here for the Cottonwood Bears. They had the ball at the 43 to Chino Valley Cougars. 3:17 left to go in the second quarter, and there is no score so far in this ball game. It's been a slugfest defensively. Weather not raining, little sprinkle from time to time now, but it is getting cold. It's the whipping of that wind, and now they have a hard time holding on to it, and it's picked up there by number 27, and Trevor Hoke. They fumbled it, but Hoke picked it up and ran down to about the 43-yard line. So let's give Hoke a rush, and but no gain. But hey, came up big to keep them from fumbling.
And here's a replay of this big fourth down here. Chino Valley gets a stop once again, Matt.
They sure do. Have turned it over.
It wouldn't surprise me at all to see Chino Valley go up in the air, on top in the air again. They got 3 minutes and 10 seconds, plenty of time to get a score before the half.
And again, we have no score in this ball game, and so for the Chino Valley Cougars, that defensive speed's been helping out. So let's see what they can do offensively. They've had a whole lot of injuries, and so they have created some must-do versatility because of it. Let's see if it'll work here. They do. Oh, a nice little trap play to midfield, and he fumbles the football down at about midfield. Wow, it's now be recovered by Cottonwood Bears.
So a changing of events in this game, Matt, as Cottonwood Bears come up with a huge stop right there, get a fumble, and Chino Valley's back on its heels again.
Well, he's able to get that ball there about 4 or 5 yards out there for Lofton, but he fumbles the ball away. And so it's one of the few really positive yardage they've had on rushing, but they fumbled away what little positivity they get on that. And so now the ball will be at first down and 10 at the 49-yard line of Chino Valley for the Cottonwood Bears. 3:04 left to go second quarter. There is no score. 2 receivers split to the left, 2 down here to the right. 1 just right off the right wing. And shotgun formation for Figgy, the quarterback. Chino Valley, good size, both ends. Let's see if they might try to do a little blitz action here. Here comes off the edge. Figgy does it. Linebacker comes up. Nice. Number 11, Willingham, comes up and stops. So they actually lost some yardage on the play. So Figgy is dropped back to about the 49-yard line. So it's a loss of about 2 on the play. Second down now and 12 at their own 49 for the Cottonwood Bears.
Here's the deal. You've got some turnovers in this game, Matt, but none of the teams are doing anything with the turnovers. So it really doesn't matter at this point in time if they're getting turnovers because they can't do nothing with it.
And so now they're looking over a little bit to the sideline and try to get the play over from there for the Cottonwood Bears. And this time they'll fake the handoff, throw to the other side. A nice catch there by number 42. That's Drish. But he loses all the way back to about the 42-yard line. So a loss there of about 7 on the play. So third down about 19. So nice thought, though.
Me as a former player, Matt, I enjoy offense, but I also enjoy defense. And we've seen a great defensive battle here in this third game that we've called today. So it's nice to see some offense, and it's nice to see a defensive game as well.
Well, in about 5 games, you'll be able to see a little bit of everything, I think, at that point. But you're right, Jake. The ball is out the 42-yard line of the Cottonwood Bears. Third down and 19 for Cottonwood. And again, we've been impressed by Cottonwood's defense today and coming into this game. And so Chino Valley has matched them so far. There is no score, 1:30 left to go in this second quarter. And right now it's the third down and 19 for Cottonwood Bears. They'll snap it back, holding, going long. Calandra is complete. Caldera at the 38-yard line. Nice throw there by Calandra. Nice, accurate, strong throw down the 38-yard line of Chino Valley.
So I'm sure he has some roots. His dad used to play football for back in the day, and now his son's throwing long passes down the field and completing them.
Nice 20-yard pass from Calandra to Caldera. So it's going to bring up now first down and 10 from the 38-yard line at Chino Valley. Or make it even the 37-yard line of Chino Valley for Cottonwood Bears with about 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go second quarter of this third-place game. Again, thrown over to Caldera from Calandra, complete to about the 39-yard line. But yet they're going to lose a couple of yards on the play. So bring up second down and 12 to the 39. Got tipped there, but nice little catch over there by Caldera.
Great defense right there. That was well defended by Chino Valley. is Caldera got in the open field, and he's usually pretty good in the open field, Matt, but Chino Valley's defense came up with a big stop again.
We have 1 minute left to go here in this scoreless game of the second quarter, third place game, Chino Valley Cougars against the Cottonwood Bears. And so for the Cottonwood Bears, not unusual that they're doing the shutout here. As you mentioned, they had shut out other teams throughout this season. In fact, they have, as you said, had 5 shutouts, right, Jake?
5 shutouts total.
Well, this defense strong. They rely on certainly that team's speed overall as they get to the ball pretty quick and hitting hard. Well, they want to control the line of scrimmage, tackle well. I think both teams have done a good job tackling, Jake. That's another thing we saw in that big high-scoring game earlier, some broken tackles. This is not the case here.
A little bit older, a little bit more mature for the kids.
Stronger body.
A lot bigger body, stronger, faster. Been able to, I haven't really seen a lot of missed tackling in this game, and that's why you have a low-scoring affair here, because both teams have been very precise in their tackling.
And so we have a minute left to go in this second quarter. Teams break out from the timeout. Again, moving the ball now is Cottonwood Bears at the Chino Valley 39-yard line. And again, back to pass. Long pass intended for Alvarez. Caught it at the 22. 10-5. Will he get in? He does. Wow, he got knocked in. He kind of slowed down. Touchdown.
Wow.
Let's take a look at this one.
Chino Valley's coach is not happy as there was a broken coverage on that play.
Sure was. And this time, that's coming from number 42, Drish, throwing that one deep.
Alvarez on the reception here.
39 yards.
Number 11 for Chino, Willingham, was out of position right there in the safety spot, Matt, and they beat him deep for a huge touchdown for the halftime.
Big 39-yard catch there by Alvarez. The extra point attempt by Dunford is no good. So we have about 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Our score, it is Cottonwood Bears 6, Chino Valley Cougars nothing. Third place game of the minors on Verde Valley TV.
Superior Propane is a fourth-generation family-owned business serving northern Arizona residents for over a decade. Superior Propane can help with any and all propane products, from residential tanks to propane-powered vehicles and installation to regular delivery. Superior Propane is a proud sponsor of the Northern Arizona youth football teams from Williams and would like to congratulate them on another great season. Superior Propane is Northern Arizona's premier propane company.
Have an extra point, which I used to do. It's up and it's good. It's worth 2 points.
There was a penalty, and then they went and kicked the extra point, and that's worth 2 here in youth football. So now 8-0 in the favor of the Cottonwood Bears over the Chino Valley Cougars. And so that's huge with the way these teams are playing defensively, Jake. That was a great pass, too. And you had now your third quarterback in the game, Drish, hitting Alvarez on a 39-yard TD pass. And I thought Alvarez did a fantastic job coming up with that pass because it got kind of shielded and almost looked like he almost got tipped there. And he did a great job recovering and taking it on in.
Yes, he did right there. And being a kicker, Matt, I wish an extra point was worth 2 points for me when I used to kick. But unfortunately, it's high school rules, and we're dealing with younger kids, which it's a treat because you get 2 points for kicking an extra point, so it's sort of a blessing in a way.
Yeah, I would have had some school records or something like that, you know. So let's see now. Set it off to kick off is the Cottonwood Bears. Back deep, Jelovic for Chino Valley Cougars. And here's the kick. Taking it about the 25, maybe 26-yard line and up to about the 43-yard line. At their own 43, Lofton on a nice return. First down and 10 at their own 43-yard line for the Chino Valley Cougars, now hoping to move this football. They haven't been able to do much of that. As we talked about, they've had 6 rushes for minus yardage. And on the ground, Gian Francisco has 5 yards. Lofton has 2. And that's pretty much it offensively, except for a 10-yard pass from Willingham to Swanson, and that's about it. Well, we'll take that back. Willingham had a pretty good rush one time. where he has 21 yards on the ground. So that's the leader offensively for Chino Valley. But they have pretty good field position right now. First down and 10 at the 43-yard line. Their own 43. 44 seconds left to go here in the second quarter with Cottonwood Bears leading by the score 8-0. This time, throw Willingham, complete. Jelovic down to about the 39-yard line of the Cottonwood Bears.
Here's a play. Willingham to Jelovic, and this play finally worked, Matt. If he leads them a little bit more, that's 6 points right there.
Yeah, I think they're seeing that Jelovic's getting behind the coverage, so I think we're going to see him pass a little bit more. And for Willingham, that's his second pass completion. He's 2 of 5 for 28 yards. Jelovic 1 catch for 18. They have the ball down now at the 39-yard line of Cottonwood Bears trying to answer here real quick. They're going to the air, and nobody down there. Jelovic gets blocked out. So it falls incomplete. And so to bring up second down now and 10 at the 39-yard line. They have to pass a little bit too because they don't have a whole lot of time. 22 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and we get another timeout, but we'll keep it here. Here's how the scoring went. It came just a few seconds ago. Second quarter, a 39-yard TD pass to Alvarez from Drish, 8-0. For the Cottonwood Bears, they lead. There's been one turnover. It's by Chino Valley on a fumble, and that's pretty much where we have it here in this third place game between the Cottonwood Bears and the Chino Valley Cougars. Earlier today, in the Mighty Mites third place game, number 2 Cottonwood Marauders lose to the number 4 Camp Verde Coyotes. The Coyotes win at 14-7, and then in the Mighty Mites championship game, it was the number 1 Chino Valley Cougars win it for the third straight year. They defeat the Baghdad Razorbacks 46-26, but at one time in that game, 19-13 was a lead that Baghdad had. So second down and 10 now from the 39 of Cottonwood Bears. 22 seconds left before we hit halftime. Willingham in the shotgun formation. One backer off to his right. And he's looking on the slant pattern to Jelovic. Nope. And it's intercepted at about the 27-yard line. There by Caldera. Caldera's weaving his way through and finally brought down to about the 45-yard line of Chino Valley. So 2 turnovers now for the Chino Valley Cougars.
And they just turned it right back over.
They did because of that fumble there. They turned it right back over. So
Chino Valley
interception and a fumble, so Chino Valley will get it a little further back down at the 43. Let's look at it, Jake.
Here's the pass right to the Cottonwood Bear. Alvarez on the play. Brings it back to the 45.
Oh, that was Caldera. On interception, number 7.
And then he gets hit.
Nice
the fumble right there.
Nice hit there by Dante DeBono. Chino Valley.
So 10 seconds, you never know. Jelovic gets behind the defense.
Can do it. I'd probably roll Willingham out. I don't know. They like coming to the left here. I might roll him out a little to the right and see if he can fire that ball down there or just take off with it. Here is Willingham, the quarterback. One back with him for a little bit of protection, or maybe the block if he rolls to his right. Nope, looks to his left, throws it right down the middle, and it falls incomplete. Yeah, Alvarez
almost picks it off
on the defense. They like that mixture down the middle there. They like a little bit of those slant patterns.
And I've seen a lot of throwing the ball this game, Matt. This is the first game we've seen a lot of passes.
Yeah, they're getting the ball out here. Again, it's a little breezy, windy, not an easy thing to do by any stretch. And so right now we have time, what amounts to maybe one more play here. 6 seconds left to go second quarter. Cottonwood Bears up 8-0. Shotgun formation for Willingham. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. He has one man in motion here. It's Lofton. Handoff Lofton. Lofton, nice move. 50. He gets through to a hole. 40. One man to get beat, and he might do it. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown for Lofton, and no penalty flags. That comes right at the end of the second quarter. Wow, what a trap play. That was for 57 yards for a TD.
Oh, holy cow, Laughlin on that run, man. What a great run that was by Laughlin as he just exploded. Here he is on the run right here, Matt. Misdirection draw play right here. Gets past the 50-yard line. Then he cuts up right here, Matt, about the 30-yard line. Turns on the Jets right there. What a huge score for Chino Valley as they sucked wind from the Cottonwood Bears here at the end of this first half by scoring a huge touchdown.
Well, if you're the Cottonwood Bears, you just say, hey, look, we gave up that big play right here before halftime. But even more important, if you can just stop them here on the extra point Maybe a big stop there, kind of give you some buoyancy going back to halftime. But Chino looking for the momentum, and they're going to have Willingham hand off, and he gets stopped. And so, wow, we come to the halftime. Our halftime score, it is Cottonwood Bears 8, Chino Valley 6. It's third place Miners game, VVTV.
Buena Vista Children's Services, advocating for children in the Verde Valley since 2001 through projects such as childcare, preschool, Discovery Connection, child abuse prevention, parenting education, Cottonwood's annual Children's Celebration, Early Childhood Education Conference, and DES Home Recruitment. For more information, call us at 646-5200. Buena Vista, seeing a bright future in children.
Superior Propane is a fourth-generation family-owned business serving northern Arizona residents for over a decade. Superior Propane can help with any and all propane products, from residential tanks to propane-powered vehicles and installation to regular delivery. Superior Propane is a proud sponsor of the Northern Arizona youth football teams from Williams and would like to congratulate them on another great season. Superior Propane is Northern Arizona's premier propane company.
Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros give you more miles for your money. Locally owned and grown, Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros will beat any competitor. Bring your best deal and they'll beat it on price, total service, tire quality, and arguably the best nationwide warranty. For 24 months or 24,000 miles and available at 30,000 locations coast to coast. Get more miles for your money every day from your hometown team, Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros.
At Ponderosa Electric, we put serve back into the meaning of service. For over 15 years, Ponderosa Electric has been providing quality service to the Quad City areas. From new construction, remodeling, and generators, to simply replacing an outlet, there's no job too big or small. Our skilled, uniformed, and professional techs will set your mind at ease about the job we're performing and who you're letting into your home. For dependable, on-time service from the time we enter to the time we leave, call Ponderosa Electric for all your electrical needs. A proud member of the YCCA.
Would you rather recycle like this or like this? Clean Recycling processes over 95% of the materials collected as opposed to under 20% with other processes. Just add a recycling container and your recycling materials end up recycled instead of in the landfill. Just one of the many reasons Taylor Waste has been voted #1 for the past 8 years in a row.
Hi, I'm Chris Taylor, owner of Taylor Waste. We're proud to serve our friends and neighbors with service tailored to your needs.
Wow, what a game we got again. This is the third game of the day of the championship day games here at Cottonwood at Mingus High School, Bright Field. Right now it is 8-6. Cottonwood Bears lead over the Chino Valley Cougars in the third place of the Miners game. But these two teams, their defense, they're playing like #1 seeds, no question about it. Well, here's how the scoring went. In the second quarter, Drish for Cottonwood Bears goes up top for a 39-yard TD pass to Alvarez. They got the PAT after a penalty, and they go up 8-0. So you get a nice looked like they had it defended there a little high in the pass, but Alvarez gets outside of that coverage and rolls right on in. So let's go ahead to the scoring for Chino Valley that happened right at the very end of the first half. It was a 57-yard counter run there by Lofton as he rolls on in to make the score 8-6 because the PAT fails. So, Jake, let's take a look at this. A great call by Chino Valley.
Draw play right here to Lofton. As you see, he gets up the field. He just turned on the jets there, got down the sidelines, and he just turned into the next gear, Matt, as Lofton scores a huge score for the half to give Chino Valley some momentum.
We'll come back with the individual stats and the start of the second half right after this.
Our whole team is here to help you get the most out of each workout here at the Cottonwood Recreation Center.
This is Travis Reed from Larry Green Chevrolet in Hyundai of Cottonwood. People often refer to us as the people place. Let me assure you, whether it's our involvement in the community or with our customers that visit, we make it a priority to keep that reputation. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and our sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet in Hyundai of Cottonwood, 2 dealerships in 1 convenient location just off Highway 260 next to Walmart in Cottonwood. From all of us at Larry Green Chevrolet Hyundai of Cottonwood and the Green Auto Group,
we're better! All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem at All Price Insurance. Call or visit All Price Insurance today.
Got a long trip coming up? Grab your book and relax while their driver does all the work. Call CK's Need-A-Lift. CK's Need-A-Lift, serving Prescott and the Verde Valley for over 10 years. CK's Need-A-Lift, a reliable, clean, non-smoking method of transportation. Perfect for when you want to get from place to place, go to that special event, or even airport transportation. And they have room for up to 11 passengers in their club van. Rely on CK's Need-A-Lift, 928-301-1982.
Eight to 6 is the halftime score. Third place of the Miners game here on Championship Day here for Northern Arizona Youth Football on the campus of Mingus High School in Cottonwood, Arizona. Bright field, 8 to 6. And Jake, tremendous first half. Let's first talk about some of the main stats for the Cottonwood Bears. It was Alvarez, 7 carries, 43 yards. He also had a touchdown reception of 39 yards. That touchdown pass coming from Drish, 39 yards out. For Chino Valley Cougars, Willingham on the ground, 21 yards rushing on 3 carries. They got their touchdown from Lofton, 6 carries, 59 yards, and, 57 of those coming on that touchdown right at the very end of the second quarter, but they missed that extra point, Jake, and that could come up big.
It's always big with special teams, Matt, and I used to be on special teams, and when you miss an extra point, it costs your team, because when you get in a close game like this, a defensive battle in the first half, points are at a premium, so you can't be missing extra points.
Well, and that's also a big one that initially when Cottonwood Bears, when they scored their TD, they went for it on a run, didn't work, so some kind of penalty or something, so they come back, they kick the extra point, get the 2 points on that one, so that could come up big here because they've shut 5 teams out this year. So we come to a very quick halftime conclusion. 8 to 6 is the lead for the Cottonwood Bears over the Chino Valley Cougars. What do you see in the second half, Jake?
A defensive battle like we saw in the first half. Both teams are starting to get their offense going a little bit, but I don't expect to see much of anything else other than defenses dominating the second half.
Yeah, we've seen some fine defensive play here so far, and again, it's the rain hasn't really been a problem here in this particular game, but I think the cold, it's not in cold, but because we've had moisture in the air, it's a little bit, it's not that dry cold as they sometimes call it up here in Arizona anymore. It's more like that East Coast, Midwest kind of cold where, boy, I tell you, it starts to kind of work on you. Your hands get a little stiff, so I think it starts to perhaps be an issue about ball control issues later. 2 turnovers in this game. Chino Valley has 2 turnovers, a fumble and interception. And for Cottonwood Bears, they have 1 fumble here in this ball game. And so 8 to 6 it is, and I believe the Cottonwood Bears will get the ball here in the second half because they deferred to start the game.
Yes, Cottonwood will get the ball back to start the second half. So this first drive, Matt, will be a huge decider in who wins this game.
Well, it could be because the way these defenses are playing, but I think because the game being at 8-6, I think it could go good ways here yet. I don't anticipate any kind of blowout situation going because we saw in that Mighty Mice championship game where at that particular halftime, that game was 26-19 Camp Verde. They ended up winning at 46-26. And so I don't think we're going to see a same kind of breakout here in this particular game because the defenses are so aggressive and also they tackle well.
Tackle very well. You could possibly see a 14-12, 14-13 finish here, Matt. And with the missed extra points by Chino Valley, that could loom large later on in this game.
And so for the Cottonwood Bears, they'll be receiving the ball. And again, they've had some pretty good offensive outputs so far this season. And they started kind of turning things around here offensively in the second quarter there, as they was able to get that ball down to Alvarez, doing a pretty good job for them. So for the Cottonwood Bears, again, their main offensive threat there is Alvarez so far, 7 carries for 43 yards. But they've kind of moved it around. Calandra was 2 of 3 for 18 yards passing. So this time they'll go ahead and kick it off there to Cottonwood, taken by Figgy. Tries to find his hole. He's brought down to about the 40, let's say about the 41-yard line. So Cottonwood Bears will take over at first down and 10 at their own 43.
So great field position here to start the second half is a decent return by Figgy here. So Cottonwood has great field position. Let's see what they can do with it here.
Yeah, we'll see what will happen here as the game goes along, because it's also been pretty good hard-hitting action right up to the middle, so been a really physical game as well. 2 receivers split out there to the left for the Cottonwood Bears, one of those being number 42, Connor Drish, who has a touchdown pass. And this time they'll lateral on it back there to Meyer. Meyer gets strung out there, and let's see if he gets the corner. No, he doesn't, as he stopped at about the 45-yard line of Cottonwood Bears. So a pickup of 2 on the play, second down and 8. Nice play there by the Chino Valley defense.
Good run by Andrew Meyer, too, because he was tackled for a loss there, Matt, and he ended up getting 3 yards on the play.
Second down and 8 now for Cottonwood Bears from their own 45-yard line, with 2 receivers split out to the right now, 2 to the left, and 1 right off the wing. And in motion now is Meyer. They'll fake pitch to him, give up to the middle. Caldera, he fumbles the football, and Chino Valley will recover the football at about the 47-yard line. Gianfrancisco with that big come with the turnover, picks up the fumble.
Here's a replay of the fumble.
Caldera got a good little push up there, but kind of hit a couple yards.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
And Chino gets a big recovery. Now we're starting to see the ball come out of the hands. I think this cold weather is starting to have a big factor in this game, Matt, of turnovers.
Yeah, it is starting to get, I think, a little difficult there. It's hands starting to get a little colder and a little harder again to hold things on. So first down and 10 from the 47-yard line of Cottonwood. Chino Valley has the ball. They trail by the score of 8-6, 9:15 to go third quarter. They scored on the last play of the game in the second quarter. And we believe we might have a penalty flag. And let's see. Yep, it's going to be a legal procedure on the Chino Valley Cougars. And so that's going to be 4. They had 4 penalties now for 35 yards. Again today, throughout this entire game, a little bit in that last game of the Mighty Mice Championship, but so far overall, 3 games, not a lot of penalties in this game. So again, well-coached teams and well-focused. Despite sometimes, Jake, with weather, you can get distracted.
Yeah, you can. I mean, the ball comes out, and in inopportune times when the hands start getting cold, sometimes they can't grip the football, and so that causes the football to come out of the hand.
From their own 48-yard line, the Chino Valley Cougars have it. Ladder back, and he fumbles it, then he kicks it and move forward, and I think it's recovered by the Cottonwood. Cottonwood Bears come up with it. Nice recovery there by number 27. That's Trevor Hoke. Yeah, we just talking about how it's hard to hold on to the ball, and you snapping it back and can pick it up. And then the player coming through there, I think Jelovic, nope, it was Lofton, kicked it, and right to Cottonwood. So a turnover.
Turnovers are starting to play a factor in this game, Matt. We've just seen 2 turnovers in a minute's time.
Well, it's true, but it actually factored too much. Nobody scored, but yeah, you're right. It probably gets that hard to get that momentum going. Ball down at about the 47-yard line to Chino Valley. This is Figgy with the football. Keeps it himself, 45, down to the 40-yard line. Spins, and he's down to about the 31-yard line. Wow, nice run there by him.
That's one of the best runs I've seen all game, Matt. He broke 2 initial tackles by the Chino Valley Cougars right there, and he bounced it outside for a gain of about 15 yards.
Yeah, he gets loose there.
About
on a
19
nice run.
yards.
Yeah, he did well.
Bounced out there.
So 19-yard pickup there for Figgy, and he has 24 yards on the day. So the ball will be down at about the 30-yard line of Chino Valley. First down and 10 here for The Cottonwood Bears, they lead by the score of 8-6, 8:49 to go in the third quarter. And right now they'll just have two back in the back, and they'll ladder it out there to Alvarez, trying to get a push. Nice block by Caldera. Oh, and he got hit as he comes back up in that hole that was created at about the 31-yard line. A loss of one at the Chino 31, second down 11.
Boy, did Francisco ever lay the lumber right there, Matt. On that play is Gian Francisco right there for Chino Valley. He's been in on several tackles for the Cougars, and that he laid Alvarez out right there.
Second down 11 from, they're going to say now, the 32, so let's say second down and 12 from the Chino Valley 32-yard line. So both defenses hitting hard and hitting often. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Cottonwood, this is Calandra throwing, and it falls incomplete and intended there for number 42, Drish.
So it looks like when they want to throw the ball, they're bringing in Calandra pretty much, Matt, right now to throw passes for Cottonwood Bears.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, a lot of versatility for Calandra. He can play about any position, really. And good fluid motion and good dart. He threw it, but a little high. And it's going to be now third down and 12 from the 32-yard line of the Chino Valley Cougars. Cottonwood Bears with the football. They got two receivers split out now to the left and two now down here on the right. Shotgun formation. They do a pretty good job centering that football, too. And here is Figgy now trying to get outside, and he does. Stiff arm somewhat, keeps going. Second time he's done a good job getting that extra yardage. So similar play, Jake, from before as he gets down at about the 17-yard line to Chino Valley. Nice 15-yard pickup, first down and 10 now for Cottonwood Bears.
Very strong run right there by Figgy. Here's a replay. Gets around the corner. Stiffs arm number one right there, DiBano from Chino, and gets a big gainer. So he's broken a couple tackles here to get his yards.
And DiBano's a kind of a player that could make his tackles, but that one, just a little bit bigger player, and Figgy's able to get the angle on it, put the stiff arm, and get around him. So to bring up first down and 10 from the 17-yard line of Chino Valley, Cottonwood football, the Bears have it. 7:47 to go third quarter, trying to lengthen an 8-6 lead. Hand off Meyer. And Meyer doesn't get anywhere there. I think he might even lost some yardage. Gian Francisco on the stop back to about, they're going to mark it, I believe, about the 20-yard line. So loss of 3 on the play. I'm impressed by the defense up the middle of Chino Valley today.
You know, Matt, I know you got Chino Valley. You might be picking a defensive player for player of the game. Gian Francisco's been in on several tackles for Chino Valley.
Yeah, Gian Francisco's had a really, really good game defensively for Chino Valley Cougars. Second down and 13. A good point about defensive players. Second down and 13 from the 20-yard line at Chino Valley. And they try to get loose. And here comes going to be Alvarez. He's at the 12. Nope, that's Caldera. Caldera down to about the 7-yard line. Nice run there by Caldera. Pick up a 13. He's close to first down.
Matter of fact, depending on the spot, I believe...
most things would be close. I don't think he got it.
Third and about a yard.
It's going to be, third down and about a yard. Yeah, about a yard. So a good run there by Caldera. And so right now, Cottonwood Bears looking to add to this 8-6 lead with 6:34 to go third quarter. This is the third place game of the Minors division. Have Alvarez back there also with Caldera. Also Meyer in there behind the quarterback, Figgy. He's trying to lurch across to get the first down. But I tell you what, that strong interior defense for Chino Valley pushed back pretty good. I don't know if he got it.
Looks like he's got stopped initially on the first hit. Oh, he did get a first down.
Okay, so he did push it a little bit hard enough to get it. So Figgy 6 carries for 40 yards. And so to bring up first down and go from about the 6-yard line.
Here's the key here. If Cottonwood scores a touchdown and they get their extra point, that's 9 points, and that extra point that Chino Valley misses is going to loom large.
Yeah, it sure could. And so now with first and goal now from the 6-yard line of Chino Valley, Cottonwood Bears with the football. And we get a penalty flag. Starting to see a little bit more of that. Teams start to get a little tired as the game goes along. 8-6, Cottonwood Bears lead. 6:06 to go third quarter. And let's see, the call from the official.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the coaching staff at Chino Valley.
And so that'll move it half distance to the goals. So after that Chino Valley penalty, And so that'll be 5 penalties for 38 yards. And so again, 1st and goal now from the 3-yard line. They break out of the huddle. We have Caldera now just off the left there at the wing position. They have the 2 split backs in Alvarez and Meyer. Quarterback is Figgy. And off just the right there to help with some extra blocking is 27, Trevor Hoke. Here's the count, the snap. Figgy gives to Meyer. Meyer tries to go around the left side. Nice defensive play, just the discipline of staying in their spot and not trying to be too aggressive. And they was able to stop him for maybe, I don't think they didn't gain anything on that one. So 2nd and goal from the 3 for the Cottonwood Bears. Meyer on the carry, 4 carries, no yards today.
This gets interesting because if Chino can get another stop here on 2nd down, it's going to force a 3rd down. And so it's possible the Cottonwood Bears might have to throw this in to get in.
It's possible. I'm trying to look to see if we can see Calandra. We don't. So most like a running play here. So we have the shotgun formation. Might just spread them out a little bit. Might see a quarterback keeper trying to run something on his own here. This is Figgy. Figgy rolling to his left. He will take it himself. Caldera gets a block, but no, nice defensive play out there by Chino Valley. Stops him at about the 1-yard line, and he might be a little bit shaken up out there. Let's see who came up with that great play over there. And that's going to be number 23 for Chino Valley. And that is, I think, Cody. Well, actually, it looks like Cody Jasper over there on the stop. Timeout by the Chino Valley Cougars, and Jake, you talked about on that 3rd and goal now from about the 1-yard line after a 2-yard run there by Figgy. So, again, nice defensive stop here. And so what are you looking, potential pass play?
I'm looking at another run here. I'm thinking a run here on 3rd down, and if they don't get in on 3rd down, I'm thinking maybe a rollout pass on 4th down.
Yeah, let's go ahead, if they don't mind. Let's go ahead and see that last run play there by Figgy. And a great defensive stop there by Chino Valley because it looked like he was going to get the angle, get on in there. And here we go again, Jake. So we see where they snap it back to Figgy. And he'll just roll out to his left, try and get that block there by Caldera. But, boy, they get a good job at getting him over there from his safety position. And just to force him down, that's Lofton. So Lofton on the stop there. Great play by Lofton. So we have about 4:51 to go 3rd quarter. It's 8-6 in the favor of the Cottonwood Bears.
And we want to thank our great cameraman for giving us that shot and that replay right there on that play. They've done a great job for us today.
They sure have. Ryan Nichols, the leader in that truck there. And also Brian Saravo on the job today as well in there. Thanks, fellas, and a lot more of the crew. Battling the cold weather. We got a window up now. We're doing pretty good. 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line of Chino Valley. With the football, Cottonwood Bears looking to increase this lead in this 3rd place game today. And it's just up to the middle. They push against up the middle, and Figgy gets the touchdown. So Figgy gets the 1-yard TD run. So for Figgy, that's his first TD of the game. 43 yards rushing. This coming with about 4:48 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They lead 14-6.
It looks like they're going to be kicking for 2 here. So if they don't get it here, it's only an 8-point game. Chino can tie it with a touchdown and 2-point conversion. So this is still key for Cottonwood to convert.
Yes, it is. And so if they can add this 2-point extra point kick, that would be big for them, no question about it. Right now they lead by the score 14-6. Calandra's the holder. Oop, had a little trouble with it. Picks it up, tries to roll, and he'll be stopped. A little high snap there. Did a pretty good job trying to bring it down, but again, it's cold, so the hands are a little stiff. So right now it is 14-6, 4:48 to go, 3rd quarter. Cottonwood Bears lead Chino Valley Cougars, 3rd place game of the Miners on Verde Valley TV.
Would you rather recycle like this or like this? Clean Recycling processes over 95% of the materials collected as opposed to under 20% with other processes. Just add a recycling container and your recycling materials end up recycled instead of in the landfill. Just one of the many reasons Taylor Waste has been voted #1 for the past 8 years in a row.
Hi, I'm Chris Taylor, owner of Taylor Waste. We're proud to serve our friends and neighbors with service tailored to your needs.
quarter. Score 14-6 in the favor now of the Cottonwood Bears over the Chino Valley Cougars in the third place game of the Minors division. The championship game of the Minors comes up next. Number 1 Williams Bengals versus number 2 Baghdad Razorbacks. Here's the kick, having some problems handling it, does the Chino Valley Cougars, but I think he might have jumped back on it at about his own 40-yard line. I think he did. So it'll bring up now first down and 10 for the Chino Valley Cougars at their own 40-yard line. So Gianfrancesco, again, we're talking about that. He's done a good job also on special teams, able to get that ball back. A big key there, because you get that ball at the 40 after scoring a TD, that'd be tough. Absolutely right there, Matt, is Gianfrancesco. I mean, to me, in this game for Chino Valley, at least defensively, he's been the player of the game for Chino Valley. He's kept them in it. Defensively, he's had a couple good runs on the ground as well. Yeah, and right now for Chino Valley, again, they scored the last time that Cottonwood has scored. They answered right back right at the very end of the second quarter. So, yeah, they can get something done here. Willingham, the quarterback, shotgun formation. Pretty nice snap, and they'll hand it off here. They tried the same play there they got with Lofton. And they tried again with Lofton, and that one's got that touchdown. Well, Cottonwood's defense comes up big that time and stops him up about the 39, so loss of 1 on the play. Second down now and 11 for Chino Valley Cougars. Any good play that's usually run or goes for a touchdown, it's usually stopped on the next down. Any good defense, if they have a decent amount of defense, Matt, they'll make a stop on the next play, and it's great to see, because adjustments in this game have been very important. They have been really important there and doing a good job with that. Second down 11 from their own 39 for the Chino Valley Cougars, trailing 14-6 here in the third quarter. Third place game, they'll fake handoff there to Lofton, and it'll be a draw play, and they get up to maybe a loss of a couple yards on the play at 37, Gianfrancesco. So loss of a couple of yards on the play. So 3 yards on 4 carries, Gianfrancesco. Throw the ball at their own 37. Third down now and 13 for Chino Valley Cougars. I think this has got to be a pass for the Cougars right here. Either that or a quick hitter up the middle, which they got for a touchdown to surprise Cottonwood Bears in the first half. And so here we see where Willingham has completed a couple of passes here for 28 yards. He's 2 of 8 in an interception. Third down and 13 from their own 37-yard line. 3:20 left to go, third quarter. They give it to Jelovic. Jelovic is being pressured and almost gets stopped, but he keeps coming. He fumbles the football at about the 38-yard line, and so Cottonwood Bears come up with it. So it's the 4th turnover of the day for the Chino Valley Cougars. Here's a replay here on Jelovic. Motion in the backfield here. Gets the handoff. Initially, this was a big loss here, Matt. Jelovic did a great job to cut back inside, get about 6 yards, and then Cottonwood came from behind him and stripped him. It's a big turnover in this game. Yeah, 4 turnovers already in this ball game for the Chino Valley Cougars. So now for the Cottonwood Bears, they'll have it first down and 10. They'll have the ball at the 38-yard line of the Chino Valley Cougars with about 3:13 to go here in the third quarter, with the Cottonwood Bears up by the score of 14-6 on this day that's getting colder and colder is showing. This looks like Caldera. Maybe about 36? Yeah, Caldera, 36-yard line. Pick up there of about a couple on the play. Second down and 8 from the 36 of Chino Valley. So, again, they're just getting the ball handed off, try to stay away from turnovers, and keep moving the ball forward. Take some time off this clock. That's just about as big as anything. Even though it's a one-score thing, tell you what, there's just not a lot of movement against these two defenses. No, there's not. And the key right now for Cottonwood Bears is, like you said, ball possession. And even if they don't score here, they take up 3 or 4 minutes off the clock. It's key because the Cottonwood Bears are showing they can shut down Chino's offense. Coming up in the Minors Championship game, it's number 1 Williams Bengals versus number 2 Baghdad Razorbacks. And then in the Majors Championship, number 1 Wickenburg Wranglers versus number 2 Cottonwood Panthers. That's a rematch from last season, won by Wickenburg Wranglers 41-12. And wait the snap on the shotgun formation. And they all hand off to Alvarez. Gets around, and he's at the 35. He'll be collared down at about the 35-yard line of Chino Valley. So after that long running, maybe third down now and 7 after that 1-yard pickup. 9 carries, 43 yards for Alvarez.
If you watch Chino Valley's team speed on defense, Matt, they got great team speed, and they fly to the ball on defense. They got 4 or 5 guys tackling one guy on the play.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of making those tackles. Both teams are. It's 3rd down and 7 from the 35 of Chino Valley. 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Cottonwood Bears trying to lengthen that 14-6 lead. A little bit delay handoff up the middle as Caldera now go to the right side. Stiff arms, and he lurches ahead to about the 31-yard line. Pick up of 4 yards down to the Chino Valley 31-yard line, short of a first down. A nice 4-yard pickup there by Caldera. 6 carries, 424 yards.
Whose name are we calling again? Gian Francisco again on the tackle for Chino Valley. So every time they're running the ball, Gian Francisco's in on almost every tackle for the Cougars.
And so for the Cottonwood Bears, they break out of the huddle here with this 4th down and 3 now from just out there 31 of the Chino Valley Cougars.
It's a big 4th down and 3.
And got 2 receivers split to the left. They'll snap it back and trying to find it up the middle. Will be number 24, the quarterback, Figgy. Doesn't get much. Might have moved the pile maybe about a yard, so they'll turn it over on downs. And so now it's going to be for down at 10, Chino Valley Cougars. 9 carries, 44 yards in this game for Figgy now.
When you talk about key defensive stops in the game, Matt, that was probably the most key defensive stop of this game thus far because Cottonwood Bears are moving down inside their territory, and that was a huge play by the Cougar defense to get the ball back.
Yeah, Chino Valley hasn't had the ball very much in this ball game. They have the ball at their own 31-yard line. Just in this third quarter, they've only basically run about 7 plays. And they've had 4 turnovers in this game. Willingham, the quarterback, like to see him maybe run the ball a little bit. He's got pretty good speed. This time they'll hand it off there to Lofton. Gets loose for a moment, and he spins around, and he's down at about the 41-yard line. Nice run, and he's going to be close to a first down. Depends on where they spot it. I think he might have been just a little shy of that first down. So let's give, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'd call for measurement. I think he's got it. Yeah, he does have it. I'm going to say he's got it. I'm going to say 10 yards on that play by Lofton.
We've had 2 Laughlins, one on the younger Cougar Mighty Mites team and one on the older Chino Valley Cougar. And both Laughlins have shown that they can move the chains and run with strength.
Yeah, Lofton doing a really good job here in this ball game. 68 yards on the ground. He has that big touchdown. Give off to Jelovic trying to get outside, and the Cottonwood speed defense coming up. But Jelovic did a good job of dancing around some would-be tacklers as he's knocked out of bounds. Far sideline in front of the Cottonwood Bears bench, up to about the 45-yard line of the Chino Valley Cougars.
Watch this play here by Jelovic. They had him for a loss right here, Matt. Number 20 for the Miners. Sanchez had him. Jelovic gets outside. He ends up gaining about 5 yards, so makes a positive play out of nothing.
So they'll bring up 2nd down now and 5 from their own 45-yard line for Jelovic. Good speed, 7 carries, minus 3 yards. But again, he's been, over the last 4 carries, he has a total of 11 yards. This time, snap back fake give Lofton. This time, they hit. I think Gianfrancesco was hit. He tried to go right up to the middle. That Cottonwood defense, wow. They're putting some hurting on somebody. Number 50, and that is going to be Nicholas Dumford. Wow, what a hit. And I hope Gianfresco's all right. He's down on the field there, so we hope he's going to be all right. As he's knocked at about the 41-yard line, so a loss of 4, 3rd down and 9.
A lot of times on those blowout hits like that, Matt, a lot of times if he got hit in the chest, a lot of times they lose their breath, and hopefully Francisco's okay on that play because it looked initially on that hit as if Gianfrancesco got clobbered right there.
So, yeah, Gianfrancesco was hit there, and so let's see, he is sitting up and getting up, and he said he's okay, and he's coming off the field there for precautionary measures. So, he's hit pretty good there, but he's coming off the field, and I tell you what, flying through there, certainly for Cottonwood, Nicholas Dumford. Wow, he is flying right through that hole. And so Gianfrancesco, that's going to hurt Chino Valley defensively if he can't get out there. I'll tell you what, the wind's picked up some more, too. The wind's really picking up, so you're really limiting what they can do offensively. So we come to the end of 3 quarters. Our score right now, it is Cottonwood Bears 14, Chino Valley Cougars 6. We'll come back with the 4th quarter of the 3rd place game of the Miners on Verde Valley TV.
Buena Vista Children's Services, advocating for children in the Verde Valley since 2001 through projects such as childcare, preschool, Discovery Connection, child abuse prevention, parenting education, Cottonwood's annual Children's Celebration, Early Childhood Education Conference, and DES Home Recruitment. For more information, call us at 646-5200. Buena Vista, seeing a bright future in children.
At Ponderosa Electric, we put serve back into the meaning of service. For over 15 years, Ponderosa Electric has been providing quality service to the Quad City areas. From new construction, remodeling, and generators, to simply replacing an outlet, there's no job too big or small. Our skilled, uniformed, and professional techs will set your mind at ease about the job we're performing and who you're letting into your home. For dependable, on-time service from the time we enter to the time we leave, call Ponderosa Electric for all your electrical needs. A proud member of the YCCA.
Start of the fourth quarter of this third-place Miners game between Chino Valley Cougars, number 3 ranked, number 4 ranked Cottonwood Bears. 3rd down and 9 for Chino Valley Cougars from their own 41. They trail the Cottonwood Bears by the score of 14-6. And so, again, it's been a tough battle defensively, hard-hitting in this game.
Has been very hard-hitting. This is the money quarter here, Matt, the fourth quarter. And so the Cougars got to mount a drive here in this fourth quarter.
And right now they have their quarterback up to the play there. And that is going to be a give over there. Lofton might have some room to run. 45, and he's dragged down at about the 49-yard line of Chino Valley. Alvarez in on the stop and pick up of 8. And he's close to a first down but doesn't have enough. So about 4th down to 1. I think they'll probably go for it here.
This is a big down, the biggest down of this game yet, Matt. And Jelovic looked like he's coming back into the offense.
So 9 carries for 76 yards there for Lofton. And the ball at the 49-yard line. 4th down and 1 for the Chino Valley Cougars. We just start the fourth quarter. Cottonwood Bears up by the score of 14-6.
It's great to see Gian Francisco back in the game for Chino Valley.
Yeah, because I tell you what, he got hit right up the middle as he was coming up there. Didn't hardly even have time to gather himself, as he was about as almost as soon as he had the ball. So an important 4th down and 1 now from their own 49 for the Chino Valley Cougars. And this time they'll stop, pop, give, try to get outside. Penetration by the defense of Cottonwood Bears, and they stop them for a loss of a couple yards on the play.
Wow, that's huge defensive shutdown right there by Cottonwood Bears as they take back the momentum of this game. Chino Valley really needed a drive right there, and Cottonwood comes up big. Let's see if Cottonwood can mount a drive and possibly put this game out of reach.
That's minus 12, minus yardage carries, 12 minus yardage carries to show the penetration at Cottonwood defense against Chino Valley today. So right now for Cottonwood Bears, they'll have it now 1st down and 10. They'll have the ball at the 47-yard line of Chino Valley. This time they'll roll here to the left, and it's the quarterback Figgy taking it, tries to step up in there, find a hole, pushes his way down to about the, let's say, 44. Sure, why not? Just past the 45. So pickup of 3, 2nd down now and 7 for Cottonwood Bears.
I've got to start thinking about my player of the game for the Cottonwood Bears, Matt. Figgy's had a pretty good game for the Cottonwood Bears on the ground.
Yeah, he's had a pretty good way of it. 10 carries, 47 yards, and he has a 1-yard touchdown. The other score was a 39-yard TD pass from Drish to Alvarez. 8-0 was that score. And then right now 14-6 in the favor of Cottonwood Bears. 2nd down and 7 from the 44 of Chino Valley. This is Alvarez. He'll be stopped there at about the 44-yard line. Nice stop in there by Gian Francisco again. So a nice stop there.
Forrest about is what, 20th tackle of the game for loss of yardage.
Yeah, 3rd down now and 7 from the 44. Nothing doing for Alvarez on that one. 10 carries for 43 yards with about 7:45 to go here in the fourth quarter of this third-place game of the Miners.
This is a key down here, Matt. This is 3rd down and 7. This would be a big stop for the Cougar defense.
And if Cottonwood, on the other hand, can move ahead, they have Calandra there at quarterback now. So I think they're kind of tease and pass with him in there, but I think we might not be surprised to see him run this football. So it is 3rd down and 7 from the 44. Nope, they'll hand it off. This time crashing through. Nice first down run there by Meyer. Meyer is finally held from behind and drugged down there by Lofton at about the 25-yard line of Chino Valley. So a nice big 19-yard pickup there. 1st down and 10 for Meyer.
That wear and tear of that run right there could be wearing down the Chino Valley defense.
Here again, let's see the key block up the middle here for Cottonwood Bears. Nice seal there from the left tackle and guard. So they get a good push up through there. And so a big 19-yard pickup. So 1st down and 10 from the 25-yard line of Chino Valley. Cottonwood Bears have the ball. Calandra in at quarterback. Looks over the defense for the Cougars. They're bunching up, anticipating a run. He looks a little bit to the sideline, and again, they're milking as much time off that clock, and that's really smart to do as well. You know, you're up 14-6. You don't have to score again. Unless his other team pushes against you, why not? This time, they'll just hand it right up to the middle, and this is Meyer again. Meyer this time doesn't get anything, so 6 carries, 19 yards for Meyer. So bring up 2nd down and 10 now from the 25 Chino Valley Cougars.
Also in this game, Angelo Alvarez has had a big game for the Cottonwood Miners.
He has 39-yard touchdown reception and then a 43 yards on the ground and 10 carries. Sure has. And so, again, Cottonwood Bears, just like Chino Valley, a lot of talent there, and each team playing hard. Good, strong defense today. 6:20 left to go 4th quarter. With Cottonwood Bears up 14-6. Caldera off on the left side of the wing. Alvarez in the backfield along with Meyer. Quarterback is Figgy in there. And this time they'll head it off to Caldera. Caldera being trailed there by number Weissneck. And so down at about the 23-yard line. So pick up a 2, 3rd down and 8.
A big 3rd and 8 here. No, we have another key 3rd and 8. It's time starting to become a factor. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the game. And Cottonwood Bears are looking at about a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 here coming up.
And they haven't really tried to go to the air too much today. They've attempted 6 passes. They have 2 completions for 18 yards. Those coming from Calandra at a 20-yard reception, pass completion, then a -2-yard pass completion. Figgy is in there at quarterback, looking to the sideline again, trying to milk that clock away. 5:25 left to go, 4th quarter. Trying to lengthen this 14-6 lead. This handoff, Alvarez slants off and tries to get outside, tries to turn. 18, twisted down. Nice stop over there by Lofton. So down to about the 18, 5-yard pickup. So 4th down now and 3 down at the 18. What do you call here?
I just call a simple run play because even if you don't get it, Matt,
yeah,
Cougars got to go about 80 yards to score a touchdown and 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Could be done, we know, because they got that long touchdown run at the last play of the 2nd quarter by Lofton earlier in this ball game for Chino Valley from 57 yards out. But right now it's 14-6 in the favor of the Cottonwood Bears. 4:41 to go 4th quarter. Figgy looking over at his head coach, getting his play. Here's the snap. Long count. Pitch goes Alvarez, follows his block. He doesn't get a whole lot. Down to about the 18-yard line. So he's going to be short of a 1st down, so it doesn't get anything. So it'll be a turnover on downs, and this is becoming a pretty regular thing here because both 2 defenses, with the cold, biting hard, so are these defenses along with it.
Yes, they have. These defenses have played quite well. This has probably been the best defensive game we've had in our 3rd game now, and we should have a great finish here as the Cougars get the ball back, and anything can happen, Matt.
Yeah, sure can.
Trick play, a throw to Jelovic. I mean, Chino Valley has shown at times that they can hit the big play.
And so they have a 1st down and 10. They'll have it at about their own 19-yard line for the Chino Valley Cougars. There's about 4:24 left on the clock in the 4th quarter. Chino Valley trails by the score of 14-6. They cannot have any more turnovers. They've had 4 in the game already. They'll snap it back. Oh, he drops the football. And it is going to be taken by the Cottonwood Bears down at about the 13-yard line.
Turnovers are a story. I've seen it many times in high school. I've seen it many times in these Mighty Mite games. And they have 5 turnovers now in this game. As you look at the replay here, Gian Francisco coughs up the ball here in the Cottonwood Bears are in pretty good position right now. Even if they don't score here again, they're going to take another 2 minutes off the clock. It's a big factor.
Fifth turnover, 4 fumbles today for the Cottonwood Bears in this third-place Miners game. And they'll have the ball down at about the 13-yard line of the Chino Valley Cougars with about 4:20 left to go fourth quarter. They lead 14-6 due the Cottonwood Bears. This time they'll hand it off. It goes off to the left side down to about the 13. They're Meyer on the carry. Not much, if anything, really. So nice defensive play there for the Chino Valley Cougars. And so 7 carries, 19 yards. Let's go ahead and call it about second down now and 10 from still the 13-yard line.
As the clouds are starting to roll back in here, it's starting to get a little dark as we're drawing near to the end of this football game in game 3 of our championship.
2 more left on the schedule. The Miners Championship game's next, followed by the Majors Championship. So to bring up second down and 10 from the 13-yard line of Chino Valley with the ball, Cottonwood Bears. In motion, Caldera. And they'll fake give to Alvarez and give it over there to number 7. Meyer. Nice play over there by Chino Valley number 1, Dante DeBono. Nice stop. Ball at about the 14, so a loss of 1 for Meyer. So he has 8 carries for 18 yards. So third down 11 at the 13 of Chino Valley.
Smart job by the coach of Chino Valley right now, conserving time as he calls a timeout with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
14-6, Cottonwood Bears lead Chino Valley. Miners third place game on Verde Valley TV.
No other garage door opener opens your world like a LiftMaster. What other garage door opener alerts you if you forgot to close it and gives you the ability to close it from anywhere, anytime with MyQ technology? Only a professionally installed LiftMaster.
From long-lasting LiftMaster openers to quality garage doors from CHI and Mid-American Door, Northern Arizona Garage Doors is your local professional for installation and repair. Local service makes the difference. Find out more at nazgaragedoors.net.
Third down 11 from the 13-yard line at Chino Valley. Cottonwood Bears are trying to put this game away with 3:18 to go fourth quarter, try to get this third place game on championship day here for NAYF at Mingus High School at Bright Field. This is going to be Figgy rolling over. Caldera tries to get a block, gets enough. He runs to the 5, knocked out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. Wow, a nice little run there of 9 yards. Now first and goal. Well, they'll make it about fourth down, I think.
Close.
So that's going to be close. We're going to get about at least 9 yards on that one. It's a nice little run there by Figgy. 11 carries, 56 yards. He has a TD today. And let's see what they call that one. And they're going to say he does have enough for first down. So first down now and goal. For Cottonwood Bears, the big thing, though, Jake, is the fact that, you're only down by 1 score is Chino Valley, but I tell you what, it's not only just a threat of the score, but the time's a major, major factor here. The ball down to about the 3-yard line, so it is first and goal from the 3-yard line at Chino Valley. Let's see if the Cottonwood Bears can go ahead and get the score to really try to put this game out of reach. And this time they try to jump up and get through. And they can't do it. No gain. Second down goal. Let's see. That one was, I think, Caldera on that one.
Legal motion against the Cottonwood Bears will back them up 5 yards.
All right. So with a 5-yard penalty, that's third penalty for 20 yards. And that's been something that's been pretty positive today. We've seen throughout the entire day. Maybe a few penalties toward the end of that game in the Mighty Mice Championship game once it got out of hand. But here, 5 penalties for Chino Valley for 38 yards. And only 3 penalties, 20 yards for Cottonwood. Turnovers have been the problem for Chino Valley. They have 5 in the game, 4 fumbles, 2 fumbles for Cottonwood.
Right now, Matt, this is going to be hard decisions for players of the game for both of us. It's been a well-played game.
Yeah, it's sure has been a really tough battle all the way through. Defenses have been shining, no doubt about it. So to bring up second and goal from the 3-yard line for Cottonwood Bears. Figgy, quarterback, long count, under center. This time, delay head off to Alvarez. And Alvarez gets down near the 5-yard line. and had that ball from the 8. So bring it about 3rd and goal down to about the 6. So pickup of 2 yards on the play there for Alvarez. And you can see that they run, a lot of those plays that Bob Young does there at Mingus Marauders. And I'll tell you, by the time they get there, they know the system pretty well. And this team operates a lot like a Mingus high school football team. Well-disciplined, very few turnovers, not a lot of penalties. And they execute well, not a lot of extra unnecessary motion either. So to bring up 3rd and goal now from the 6-yard line at Chino Valley with about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter as quarterback Figgy looks over to the sideline. Again, trying to milk as much a clock that way as he can. This is a snap. He'll take it right over the center, bowls ahead, and twists around as he gets across, and he is going to be, short down to about the 1-yard line. So 5-yard pickup, 4th and goal now, just inside the 2 for the Cottonwood Bears.
So if I'm Cottonwood right here, knowing that Chino scored right before the end of the half, I try to pounce it in right here because you give Chino a minute of time on the clock, that's enough time to get a touchdown.
I'd probably try to run something to the left and see if they could punch that on through here with about down inside the 2 with about a minute, 20 seconds left to go. 4th quarter. It is 4th and goal from the just inside the 2-yard line. It's Figgy, quarterback keeper. He drops it and falls on it, and they do not get in. Nice defensive stop for the Chino Valley Cougars. And there is about 1:14 left to go. 4th quarter, 14-6, leading Cottonwood Bears. But Jake, the last play of the first half, a big run of 57 yards for Lofton.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Did it for Chino Valley then.
Got another big play left in you. I mean, Jelovic or Laughlin's big play threat for Chino Valley, so it wouldn't surprise me at all to see a big play here at the end of the game.
And so right now they will have for Chino Valley, first down and 10 at their own 2-yard line. 1 minute, 14 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter, with Cottonwood Bears leading 14-6. And it looks like Jelovic, I believe, on the carry there. And trying to use that speed. And he gets a couple yards on the play. So 2nd down and 8 at their own 4-yard line. So Jelovic, 8 carries for -1 yard on the day.
You got to wonder why they're not going up hurry up here, Matt. There's only a minute left in the game. They're huddling.
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of time. Maybe they just, just want to make sure get that right play and then try to utilize something as they go along. So you're right. Good point, though, Jake. 40 seconds left to go. 4th quarter, 14-6. Cottonwood Bears over the Chino Valley Cougars. Trying to get something going here. This time they'll just try to go up to the middle. Not much there.
Looks like they're being very conservative. This is very surprising. They still had a chance to possibly tie this game.
And right now, with about 20 seconds and counting down still here in the 4th quarter, 14-6, it'll be 3rd down and 8 now for the Chino Valley Cougars. Well, really just about time for one last play. And if they don't hurry up and get out of that huddle, they're down to about 7 seconds left. I don't know if they can get this play off or not. They only have about 3 seconds left to go here, and they do get the play off. They'll hand it off there to Jelovic. Jelovic is in the end zone trying to get out of there. He's down to about the 1-yard line. He just gets out of the end zone, and that'll end that ball game as he tries to rush out of there. And it'll be knocked back to about the 1-yard line. So a 3-yard loss ends that ball game as the 3rd place winners are going to be the Cottonwood Bears over the Chino Valley Cougars. And that final score of 14-6 in the favor of the Cottonwood Bears. We'll come back to talk about it in our postgame show, Verde Valley TV.
Superior Propane is a 4th-generation family-owned business serving northern Arizona residents for over a decade. Superior Propane can help with any and all propane products, from residential tanks to propane-powered vehicles and installation to regular delivery. Superior Propane is a proud sponsor of the Northern Arizona youth football teams from Williams and would like to congratulate them on another great season. Superior Propane is Northern Arizona's premier propane company.
Our whole team is here to help you get the most out of each workout here at the Cottonwood Recreation Center.
No other garage door opener opens your world like a LiftMaster. What other garage door opener alerts you if you forgot to close it and gives you the ability to close it from anywhere, anytime with MyQ technology? Only a professionally installed LiftMaster.
From long-lasting LiftMaster openers to quality garage doors from CHI and Mid-America Door, Northern Arizona Garage Doors is your local professional for installation and repair. Local service makes the difference. Find out more at nazgaragedoors.net.
Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros give you more miles for your money. Locally owned and grown, Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros will beat any competitor. Bring your best deal and they'll beat it on price, total service, tire quality, and arguably the best nationwide warranty. For 24 months or 24,000 miles and available at 30,000 locations coast to coast. Get more miles for your money every day from your hometown team, Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros. From the Glen Canyon Dam to the corner sidewalk, Salt River Materials Group has helped build Arizona and the Southwest since 1959. Formerly known as Phoenix Cement and Salt River Sand and Rock, Salt River Materials Group supplies cement and aggregates to northern Arizona. As a proud supporter of the northern Arizona community, their customers, employees, and the environment, Salt River Materials Group believes in profitability the right way, with integrity, accountability, and excellence.
This is why they call it Championship Day here. This was a third place game. What a game it was. 14-6. Cottonwood Bears came in ranked there at number 3. They get the third place victory today, defeating number 4 Chino Valley Cougars. Actually, I'm sorry, that was number 4 Cottonwood Bears get the third place over the number 3 seed Chino Valley Cougars. So the Miners' third place team is the Cottonwood Bears, and this is how the scoring went here in this ball game. In the second quarter, it was a 39-yard TD pass from Drish to Alvarez, made the score 8-0, and here's that play, Jake.
Great throw by Angelo here. Look at the catch by Alvarez. Had to adjust on the fly, and he just ran with his speed right there.
And
great play.
Yeah, Jelovic there late, almost stopped them there almost. So great pass from Dresch over there to Alvarez. And then they got, well, what happened was they missed the run for the extra point penalty. They end up getting a kick, and so that gave them the 2 points, made it 8-0 there with 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. And then in the second quarter, and this happened right at the last play of the first half. It was a 57-yard TD run by Lofton, and he does a great job after the seal there by the offensive line.
You see the great cut there at the 45, Matt. That's what sprung him right there, and then he just turned on the Jets at the end right there. That was a huge touchdown for the Cougars at the time because it brought them to 8-6 at halftime.
Yeah, and that was the last play of the first half, and then they went for the extra point and just couldn't quite get it, and so it made the halftime score 8-6. Well, then for Cottonwood Bears ends up being the winning score ultimately in the third quarter. 4:48 to go, a 1-yard TD run there, and that coming from Figgy as he gets that one across the end zone. Here's that play here by the quarterback for Cottonwood Bears. Just takes that and brute force across with a good push by the line. 14-6. Defense is no doubt key in this one, Jake.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it stayed 14-6 the rest of the game. The defenses were stout. There were some costly turnovers by the Cougars and inopportune times, and Cottonwood Bears took advantage of those opportunities.
We'll come back with individual stats and who we think are the players of the game right after this. Final score, third place game, Miners. It is Cottonwood Bears defeat the Chino Valley Cougars 14-6. Verde Valley TV with Northern Arizona Youth Football.
At Taylor & Sons Hauling, your garbage is our business. Taylor & Sons Hauling is a family-owned and operated business built on customer service. Taylor & Sons Hauling provides 2 to 8 yard bins for weekly commercial service with recycling available. Or for construction projects, there's 3 to 6 yard bins or 15 to 40 yard roll-off. Taylor & Sons Hauling will beat any competitor's pricing with no annoying fuel surcharges for construction container. Call 649-8335 or visit TaylorandSonsHauling.com.
This is Travis Reed from Larry Green Chevrolet and Hyundai of Cottonwood. People often refer to us as the people place. Let me assure you, whether it's our involvement in the community or with our customers that visit, we make it a priority to keep that reputation. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and our sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet and Hyundai of Cottonwood, 2 dealerships in 1 convenient location just off Highway 260 next to Walmart in Cottonwood. From all of us at Larry Green Chevrolet, Hyundai of Cottonwood and the Green Auto Group,
we're better!
Service, convenience, price. Taylor Waste is locally owned and voted #1 in residential garbage collection for the past 8 years in a row. And right now, new customers will enjoy 2 months free service with your switch to Taylor Waste. Add an extra container and take part in Taylor Waste's popular clean recycling program as well.
Hi, I'm Chris Taylor, owner of Taylor Waste. We're proud to serve our friends and neighbors with service tailored to your needs.
Final score of the third place game of the minors. It is the Cottonwood Bears winners 14-6 over the Chino Valley Cougars. Well, for the Chino Valley Cougars, offensively, it was Cameron Lofton who was the big player for them. He had 10 carries for 74 yards, including a big 57-yard TD run. And because of that and some solid defense, he's my Chino Valley player of the game. Jake, how about you for the Cottonwood Bears?
It was big Angelo Alvarez for the Cottonwood Bears, who had a big 39-yard touchdown reception early in that second quarter to give Cottonwood Bears the lead.
And he also had 13 carries for 50 yards. So the third place winner in the minors division is the Cottonwood Bears. They defeat the Chino Valley Cougars by the score of 14-6. And for everybody and my broadcast partner, Jake Clement, we say goodbye from Bright Field in Cottonwood. And congratulations, third place winners, the Cottonwood Bears, on a great game.